Once we'll have, I'll start, Aji, and
Oh,
hand it over to you.
okay.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another session of Encore Elements, where we do free webinars to share our learning and present to you use cases directly from people who have experience with it. Today, we have Mohammed Aji, and he's going to take us through innovative approaches in data engineering and machine learning. Now, just to say a little bit about Aji, he's a QA lead within Quora. He has 10 years of experience, and the first 3 years of which he was a lecturer. He's into Magento QA, Performance QA, and is a certified Scrum Master. He loves to play cricket and loves to learn new technologies. So I will hand it over to Ajit right now, and he'll take us through the rest of the session. Thank you, Ajit.
Yeah. Thank you, David. Thank you for giving me a good information. So my name is, good morning. First of all, good morning, good evening. My name is Muhammad Aziz Sheikh, and I'm really honored to be here today to discuss about topic, the innovative approach in data engineering and machine learning, which is really very useful in the current market, data engineering in machine learning to in real world solution. Okay, what real world solution we integrated, what types of method we are using, everything we will discuss today. Okay, and I'm really sincere thanks to David and the NPTL to organization this event, and I'm providing a valuable information for this event through the all of the audience. So thank you. So let's start my presentation and discuss each and everything in deeply. Okay. So this is my today's agenda. We can see that there are lots of agenda topics are there, but I'm trying to cover each and everything and to give some information like what is the resolution of the current market, what process we follow that, and why we follow that, and why we apply in each and every industries. For example, on the financial system, or maybe retail system, or maybe healthcare system, or any of the system, why we apply for the data engineering with the help of machine learning. And right now we are introduced the current market in the AI as well. Okay, so with the use of AI and ML and data engineering, we will explore each and everything. So this is my agenda about the data and intelligence, then machine learning, then what is the architecture, then very important process about the ELT and ETL. We will discuss about that, and then we will discuss about the what type of data security we are using whenever we apply the machine learning and data engineering, and what after these different types of methodology we apply, what industry transformation, what is the impact on that, we will discuss that. And the last, we will discuss about all the important uh, algorithms and methods about the deep learning and autonomous system, and like ML, how to integrate it and how to apply in our current market, and what is the latest solution we give in the human. Okay, so all of the points we will discuss, and then last, if we have time, we will definitely we'll discuss about the question and answering with the team. So this is my today's agenda. So let's start with the first topic. About the first topic, we will discuss about the modern data architecture. Okay. So the modern data architecture, we can say that there are four modern data architecture. We can start with the data lakes. Okay. So data lakes is a one type of storing data, which is a structure and unstructured data. Both data we can store is okay, and without having like without having any setup, we can manage the centralized repository to structure and structure data to one for analytic basis. Okay, so this is the first method we can use for the data lakes. Okay, second, we can use for the data warehouse. It is also modern technology we can use for the data warehouses to manage it. But this data warehouses, we can store large number of data. We can optimize for the complex queries and to manage the structure wise data. For example, we can say that like in Amazon we can get the number of huge data for the like custom perspective, what seller perspective, all the data we can organize. So this time we can use for the data warehouse. So this is the second option, we can use the data warehouse. Okay, third, the hybrid solution. We can say that hybrid solution is very important, and many organizations they can approach this because this is the combines of data lakes and data warehouse. Okay, because for example, some companies use a data lake for storing raw data. Okay, and data warehouse for the structure and well organization data. So whenever we have facing some problem to organize the data using the data lakes and data warehouse method, that time many organization can use for the hybrid solution, and hybrid solution is very popular for the modern data architecture. Even one more technology right now, sorry, one more architecture we are using right now is a last one is, we can say that, lambda and kappa architecture. And this is very important because this is the both architecture we can balance, and like your whatever the live stream data, they can manage it and balance it of the real time data. For example, we can say that for the lambda perspective, lambda architecture, whenever we get the data in the huge amount of data, and that time the data would be complex, and we can secure our data from the real time whatever we get it, and we can stock it, like for example in bank system, we can say that in bank system we can get all the data because we can stop the unpredictable transaction. That time we use the lambda architecture. That's why we use for the fraud detection system, because in fraud detection system we can use the historical data whatever we are using and the current real time data. So that's why we are using for the lambda architecture. Fraud detection system is the mostly used there. And the second thing is a live video streaming and IoT sensor. Live streaming, we know that like that is a Netflix, then Spotify. There are many, like even if you use the any e-commerce application, there are many applications we can use that. And this application we can apply for the Kappa architecture. And in Kappa architecture, we are using the mainly two software, mostly using Apache Kafka and Apache Flink. There are two software mostly in use in the current market. And Kafka is a very popular for the live stream data and IoT sensor data. Okay, so this is the current. First of all, we will have discussed about the modern data architecture. Okay, and in this architecture, we have discussed four different types of methods. Okay, now next. Now is very important process about the ETL and ELT. Okay, we know that what is the ETL and ELT. This is the part of the data integration technique, because whenever we have integrated the data into our system, like whenever we have large number of data and we need to organize the data, manage the data, and in our system, in our organization, in our industry, that time this process is also helpful. First process is a ETL process. Okay, we will discuss. So we can say that in ETL process, what we will do, the ETL process can extract the data from various sources like databases, then files or APIs. Okay, and this extract data we can transform it. Transform means whatever the data we have extracted, the data would be well organizing, cleaning, and managing, aggregating the data, and then load to the particular system whatever you want. What is your destination? So ETL process is the data would be extract to destination, we can transform it to organizing data. So this is the one of the best example for the ETL process for Walmart. And Walmart, we can say that there are number of sales data for the employees related to your sales. Whatever data you get it, then various store location or maybe online platform. This is your data, employee data, whatever you get it. But that time, all those data we need to transform into your system. So first, the ETL process can use it, and then data would be extract first of all, then transform, well organizing, and then load to particular system. It means your data warehouse. So this is the first example for the ETL. There are many example we can use for the ETL, but this is the base example. Second thing, same thing, the ELT, but the ELT process something different. In ELT process, same thing, we can extract the data through the RDBMS like databases or APIs or whatever. But the data would be first load to your particular system, whatever you want. What is your destination system? And then you can analyze, then you analyze the data for transform it. Okay, so this is the something a different process compared to ETL. But this process currently we are using currently market because most of the data we can use for the real-time data processing, and that time we are using for the ELT process. So we can say that Amazon, like is a here one example is defined like Amazon employees can follow the ELT process to manage the data for the customer, whatever the behavior, whatever the purchase history and product catalog, all are the like whatever customer visited or employee visited, they are get the behavior of the customer, and then all the data can load it and extract transform it to the particular process. Okay, so this is the base like thing to about the ELT and ETL process to understand the right method for your data integration needs. This is the two method we can follow for the data integration. Okay, let's start for next one. Okay, now we will discuss about the data engineering and machine learning. We know that this is the main our funda about the why data, because in the next slides, most of the slides, most of the related to the both methods. Also, we will include a few more topics about the AI technology. Then whenever you use the deep learning, what is the base example, what is the retail industry, like lots of industry, what example we follow that, we will discuss about that. So first thing about the data engineering. So we know that data engineering is a process of designing, managing, and organizing your data. Okay, and this is a part of the data engineering. And machine learning, we can say there is a subset of the artificial intelligence. And the main focus of the machine learning is to prepare the algorithm for to organize your data, whatever you prepare it, whatever you get it. So these two method is interconnected, and we can say that data engineering is a backbone of ML, because without data engineering we can't like prepare like if you prepare algorithm, if data is not available, what you organize, what the, so that's why data engineering is a backbone of ML. Okay, so let's move on to the next step. Okay, we can say that is a data engineering and machine learning. Both are the future of the AI and predictive analysis. Whatever you get the data using the AI technology, we can predictive analysis for your data. Okay, what are the key challenges? There are first challenges is the data volume. Data volume is a like number of data. It's a large scale of data. If you want to organize, this is a very big challenges for any of the data related methodology or technology. The second is a variety, the different types of data like structured data, unstructured data. We need to live stream, real processing data. All are the data we need to integrate. This is a very key challenges for the data engineering for ML. Then third, the one is data velocity. Is a really handling for the real-time data processing is very tough whenever you get all the data. So this is the key challenges, and this is the we know that data engineering is a backbone of ML. I already point this discuss why the backbone of ML, because without data we can't like execute the like we can't execute the like, proper solution whatever you prepare through the ML algorithm. Okay, and the some of the key functions I'm just updating to you. First is data preparation for analysis, this which is key function for to prepare the analysis related data for to clean, structure, manage, and organization. It should be accessible. Means it is not our organization data. It should be like the data should be CSV file, raw data, whatever it is should be accessible. Second thing, support for the AI development. Definitely, if your data is unpredictable and not properly, then it will not support your AI development, whatever you prepare the algorithm for the MI related. And the third one is predictive models, like whatever the model we can use for the analyze patterns and make prediction. Like make prediction we can so use for the like trader system. If your prediction related data is on like historical data and your current data is not matching, that time your prediction would be fail. So this is very loss for the like market, even any of the customer. So this is very important. Whatever you prepare the algorithm, your data should be predictive, scalable, and proper organizational. Okay, and how to organize we use for the different type of data engineering methodology. Okay, now we will discuss about the different innovative approaches in the data engineering and machine learning. What innovative approaches we will discuss here? First, financial service. We can say that the financial service revolution is very popular because this is impacting on your cash flow. Because whatever the, for example, you use for the financial service, here one of the base example here, the JP Morgan Chases. Okay, JP Morgan is a very popular company in the Europe, and this company will provide the customer transaction. So if any of the transaction would be fail, it would be impact on your, like your current like fail your customers behavior, customers amount, and fail about the customer transaction. So this is very important about the, like, we can see that like how many impact whenever we apply the data engineering ML, like 360,000 hours of reduce whenever we implement this system to on the financial service revolution. Is the first industry we will implement. Let's discuss about the second one. Okay, retailer. So in retailer, we know that like the AI and ML to improve the customer experience. We know that the in current market, the retail industry is very fast and growing, because whenever customer visit any of the website, retailer website, they can visit the page, they can whatever they experience it. Based on that, the retail industry reinvention to represent the data, whatever they interact, whatever they like. Okay, so that is the main example we have given here. Amazon, which is the shipping model, predicts whatever the customer purchases, what he like, what he continuously visits. So based on that, like impact on 18 hour of reduction of delivery times, and 10% of increase the logistic cost. So this is the one of the best example for the retail. And one more example for the healthcare. Okay, healthcare is very important because whenever we any of the organization about the, like, data, patient data, whatever the, here one of the base example, Mayo Clinic. Mayo Clinic is a one of the part of this healthcare transformation. We can say that this is the healthcare industry has experienced like profound transformation through data drive technologies. Okay, and Mayo Clinic is implemented a data-driven approach to personalize medicine, like analyzing customer, like patient data, and whatever the customer, like patient can uh, use the medicine. Based on that, we can predict the analysis for the healthcare transformation. And this is the impact on 60% of reduction of diagnosis, because whatever the way data, based on data, we will analyze the patient, like disease, what he has, and whatever the, like we can easily predict earlier. Based on the earlier, we can found the proper solution for this through the medicine or any other option, and we can reduction of diagnosis of the time of the critical condition whenever customer, like patient, would be get. So this is the very popular example for the data engineering and ML. This is the financial service related, retail service related, and the healthcare service related. Okay, now let's go for the next topic. You can see that there's a fusion of data engineering ML is just improving the process, is the entire industry paradigms. Okay, one few more example about the next generation data revolution industry. We can see that there are three very popular example. One is Uber. Uber, you know that this is very popular application in the current market, and whenever customer enter to the application, they visit the particular location. So location, Uber itself using this geostatistical data engine, using the Kappa GI. This is the algorithm which can represent the map, whatever we are using in the Uber application. The map should be clean, clear, like accessible and easy to access from the customer perspective. Okay, so they can, like, Uber itself can handle the, like, multiple of location, whatever customer like select, like enter, like whenever he want to go to book the ride, and they can easily enable the real time decision whatever they have selected. Because if particular customer or client, they will select the particular location, based on that, the current real related to nearest like cab would be available, we will provide it. Okay, so it would be reducing like 50% of prediction errors. And here, like he has mentioned, Uber itself like 18 plus million trips daily, they can easily manageable because of this data engine and the Calper GI. Okay. Second example, we can say that this is a MetaCat process, which is a MetaCat is a data managed. Okay, whatever we visited in the customer behavior on the Netflix application, whatever they interested, whatever they like it, whatever they visited regularly, based on that, they will provide the multiple data store, and this data store, based on that, we can improve the content recommendation, because whatever like customer or client, they will like it, and if we provide the same content, it would be means we can recommend properly. And we will utilizing this next generation data structure for this industry to reduce the customer experience for the current application. This is the Netflix example. One more example is a BigQuery. BigQuery Omni is a part of the Google's, and this BigQuery Omni is a next generation data structure to like across multiple cloud platform, like different platform data available, and those data could be whatever the data movement different, like if your system would be available different environment, and if you're organizing whatever you movement in your data, so they would be in crow, like whatever platform or system available across the system, the all customer can increase in a sell opportunity. Like for here, the sell opportunity he given the like e-commerce or any like sell related application, 40% for the major retailer would be increased whenever we use for the BigQuery. So this is the three example whatever we are using for the next generation data structure. Okay, let's move on the next topic. Okay, so here you can see that we are not just storing data. Here, we are just creating intelligent data, right? Because storing data means whatever we get the data, we just store it like row base. But we are creating intelligent data, whatever we want, based on different format. So first thing is adapt. Adapt is a intelligent system can like design to flexible and scalable to allowing organization to adjust and grow with proper data. The learn is like by leveraging the advanced analytical machine learning and AI. This ecosystem continuously analyze your data and drive decision in real time. Like whatever you real time visit any of the customer in processing capability to make faster, like predictive and responding to changing whatever they want. So this is the real time data whatever we want. So this is the three important point whenever we create the creating intelligent data, not for the storing data. Okay, let's move on some more example. Okay, so we already discussed about the ETL and ELT, and we discuss about the ETL for the Walmart example and the ELT for the Amazon related example. So some more example from the transforming like data on the fly to real time ETL and ELT process. Okay. First is the Airbnb. We know that Airbnb is a very fast forwarding and like many events their organization, right? Because here itself they are processing 5+ million events per second. I think all are the event organization is not a simple task for any of the data organization system. So that time we need to whatever the power in the real time dynamic pricing would be changed based on the customer visited customer behavior. The Airbnb system itself can change the pricing, because we know that current market is lots of websites and lots of available in single like booking system can available different price. So if any of the customer visit your page and if your pricing is not as updated, so the customer would be leave definitely. So that time your real time behavior customers, it would be impact on your current price, and it should be impact on your whatever you change the price based on different uh, customers behavior, whatever they visit the website. So that that real-time ETL and ELT process they applied on the Airbnb, and it would be impact on 20% higher of booking areas. This is a very good example for the Airbnb. Okay, this is a good industry and this is very popular for the current market. Second, Spotify. Spotify event, like we can say that this is the one type of listening song, whatever the customer wants. Okay, like whatever customer wants, they based on that the Spotify itself provide the recommended songs, library, like whatever they want. So it would be like customer engagements would be increased. And this is the we can say that like Spotify itself provide the personalized content whatever customer wants and would be increased 30%. It means like whatever the customer first time visit the page and they want to listen any of the song and based on that we will provide the some personalized content. So based on that, this process, using this process for the Spotify system, they would be increase the customer behavior, customer interaction to the system. One more example, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is very popular for the uh, business profile related, and it would be like the string, like up to 2 millions of message per day, and all the message would be related to notification, managing, organizing everything. It is not easy to up to date. So he LinkedIn itself using the ELTA and ETL process, and they would be increase the 45 percentage of notification and also boosting the user interaction to one to other. So they would be more using the LinkedIn compared to other application. So this is the three example we can say that for the ETL and ELT process. Okay, we can use that. Now we will move to the next point. Here, in the age of real-time data, the question isn't how fast you can move the data, but how quickly you can turn into action. Definitely. Whenever you can move the data in one system to another, that is fine. But what action you prepare that, what algorithm you follow that, what data methodology you follow that, what AI process we follow that. This is very important because action is very important. Whatever you get the data is stored, that is fine. But data is stored in one system to another, how fastly, how quickly, how manageable, how like properly manageable. So this is very important for the real-time data. And real-time data is right now, current market is very important and very popular. And this real-time data organization ML is a very machine learning is very important for any of the system, any of the industry. Like, okay, now let's move. Okay, here we are discussing about the real-time data processing where every millisecond count. We know that like if any of the customer or client will visit your website, they will be count each and every second. It means like they would be business analyze to act the data, whatever we generated, enable it, and responsive of the changing the condition and opportunity. This is very important. And this is the very crucial role for the industry level. Okay. So let's first example about the IEX. This is the investor related, and we know that currently trading market is very fast growing because in every second trading each and every company trade would be like plus and minus, and that time if your trade market is not up to the mark, it would be lost to your system. So it the real time data is very important for this current market is a IEX. IEX is a one type of investor exchange market which is used for the AI powered real time data processing system, and it would be saving investor like 100 plus million, which is very huge amount to for any of the industry. Okay, and it would be trade 350 microsecond. We can say that not a more than 1 second, 350 microsecond. It means your real-time data should be properly and up to date. Okay, next. Next. We know that the Singapore is very popular for the high tech city, high tech country because they are using the very popular and very important ML algorithm to get the data because Singapore itself is a very like crowding city. They will visit multiple travelers, travelers, and they will visit the different places. So that time we need to manage your traffic, okay, and your air quality what you have right now. So if you want to check each and everything, this is the real data time processing is very popular and very important. So that's why they have mentioned like process the data from 1 lakh plus IoT sensor. And sensor we know that they will check each and every form data like related to the what data we need, what action we have available in the current available. So this is very popular example for the Singapore related, and it would be improving like response time 30%, which is very good. And the one more example, Alibaba. Alibaba, we know that is the last year, 2000, last year maybe I got the info. The Alibaba itself use the real time data to for the recommendation for customer whatever they visited, and it would be 1 billion events per second during the peak sales, like a particular like holiday season or particular season. They want to increase the number of customer, and that time we need to manage the data about what customer like it, because that time multiple customer can visit the website. So what they like it, based on that we will provide the data. So Alibaba is a base example, and they are using the real time data processing, and it would be impact on his on conversion rate to 35% on 2023. And this is a single day sale, they would be increased 35%, which is very huge amount for the particular event. In many organizations like Flipkart or Amazon, many organizations, they would be play some related Diwali sale or maybe New Year sale. They will providing peak sales. So that time they are using the real time data processing. Okay. Now, next point. Uh, we are we are entering an era where the gap between the data creation and action, like how will be this zero latency world reshape your industry? Definitely, because zero latency world, it means where the gap between the data creation and action is nearly eliminated, because industry will be reshaped by instant decision making and the real time responding. And they would be used on impact on which industry, like retail industries, then healthcare industries, then we can say that like finance industries, then we can say that like smart cities, whatever we have explained now, like Singapore related. This all are industries are zero latency world reset, and we have used that. Okay. Now we have discussed machine learning and data engineering. Now, how to integrate ML with data pipelines? Because machine learning into the data pipelines allow business to process vast amounts of data and generate inside the real time. Like ML models can continuously learn from incoming data, whatever like visited, whatever the prediction, whatever the personalization customer experience, and whatever the automation format we have applied. These are all the part of the machine learning into use with the data pipelines. Okay, we can see that like first example is a Spotify. Okay, the first example is Spotify. Spotify is already discussed on the earlier. They can recommend the real time personalization using the ML models. Whatever the we have get the like see the like behavior of the like the song or whatever the gallery or whatever. Based on that, Spotify itself provide the some personalization related data, and based on the customer behavior would be changed, and they will be more engaged to our system. Next. Okay. Next, we can say that is a GS model for the reducing maintenance cost. Every mechanical industry, they know about the system, like they know about the what like engineering parts they are using, and the whatever the engineering parts, if parts are automatically like managed by the some autonomous system, so they can easily predict like if any of the parts or any of the like machinery would be like effective, they would be engaged earlier. So based on that, we can reducing our maintenance costs. Because if you are like manager, or like if your company owner understand like this machine would be not working as expected, they given some response not properly because of some error, and this error would be given by autonomous system. So on that particular system, we will fix the issue, and we will like decrease the maintenance cost, because we will whatever the employee we are utilizing on that time, it would not free. So that time they can easily work on the different tasks. Okay, so this is a base example. And the fraud detection is also very popular example for the any of the financial system. Like here one of the example given by the PayPal itself is given the large number of transactional data. And if any of the fraud data would be give the transaction, because like some customer given the transaction minimal amount, some customer maximum amount, some like PayPal itself provide a different types of retail market and everything, they will provide the facility. So all the data is, it is not organized easily. So all the fraud detection related data we need to manage. So ML itself using the data pipeline, they can detect the fraud data and they can decrease the fraud data. Right. So by continuously learning from the new data, PayPal models can quickly like identify the suspicious system. Whatever we apply any third customer, so we can decrease it, and we can easily, our system should be clean and clear. Okay. Now, one more intelligence infusing technology is a, like this is the one more example, like John Deere C is a use for the farmer market, and there would be increase 70% of the farmer whatever, like they are improvising from the farmer side and maintaining the crop yields. One more example from the mindset, from the IoT platform they are using for the same thing, like downtime would be, if your equipment would be up to mark before understanding, so it would be increasing the equipment effectiveness. Okay. And the third one is a very important for the, like increasing energy power using the this infusing intelligence technology. There would be digital wind farm, like whenever we use this farm related, get the energy, and this energy we can increase it. So using the ML algorithm, we can optimize in 60,000 plus turbine parameters in real time, and it would be increase our energy, and this energy can use by the farmer, and farmer can easily improvise his activity. So this is three more activity for use for the infusing intelligence. Now, few of the point is the building smart pipelines for the any of the smart city, we can sensing, learning, and third is adapting. Sensing is a, we can say that interesting are leveraging of real time of data from sensors, whatever we apply there. Learning we can is a machine learning, whatever the system can analyze the data, what patterns, what predicts, we will follow that. Okay, and what future outcomes we get. This is a learning. And the adapting of real time, the intelligence system like can dynamically adjust and respond to the new data, to the real time data. So this is the impacting on the performance of your inefficiencies, and ensuring the business should be stay and fast changing environment. So this is some learning and sensing about the smart pipeline. So here I have given some example. First example, Google confidential computing. This is the very use for the data security related, and they can encrypt the data. And based on the encrypted data, we can not just enable for each and every person perspective. They cannot execute easily. So this is the one of the example. Second example, this is the AI powered fraud detection example, which is models analyze is a 1.5 million claims daily, and this claims like not a right claim or wrong claim, how to analyze. So we are using this fortifying the future of the this cutting edge like methodology. This methodology we can like decrease the like fraud claims, whatever any of the customer get it. So they are identify 500 million in fraud on saving 2023. This is the data for 2023. And last one is the third example is against the cyber attack in real time responding, because whenever we connect any of the system, okay, and the someone like cyber attack through the network, directly through the network we can get like connect to the system, and they will attack our system, and they collect the data and they can crash our system. So this is the death trace autonomous technology. They can fight back against under the 2 seconds, which can easily wreck your system, and he can like they can easily what issue, what fraud they are detected, they can easily detect it and back to the like stop to the any of the fraud points. So this is the some few examples about the future of that this security. The data security is a very important for, because whenever we preparing, data security is not about the protection, it is about the creating the environments, because whatever the data we have, we need to move data one location to another should be like can be fearless, and the data should be utilized in any of the fullest potential without any like hesitate, because if your data would be not properly secure, it would be impact on your current industries or current market, whatever you are using. Okay. Some of the example I have given, the encryption and access control, and this is the AWS key management. This is the Okta for different environment, and this Okta to handle the and secure your data. So this is the one of the example. Second example, this is the data masking for the IBM itself provide the guardian solution. They will provide in the some mask like anonymous person cannot access your system. Only authorized person can access the system. For example, Face ID is a best example for the any of the mobile or any of the application. They can recognize the face, and based on that, they will given the solution like you are right person or not. So this is the one of the example. Third one example is a regulance compliance. This is very important for like different market base. Like for example, in we can say that GDPR. GDPR is the general data personal record. This is some full form of the GDPR, and this GDPR can analyze and store data whatever we get, but based on the permission, user permission, they can get it. And this is some restriction for the European. This technology we are using, not technology, this is some compliance which are used for the Europe country. Some the HIPAA related, health scale related, whatever, because patient data is very important, because whatever the patient like health issue, what he has diagnosis, what medicines we follow, that all data is very important. So this is very important compliance for the US market, and they will protect the data while using this HIPAA compliance. And the third one is uh, California related. Whatever the data as a California residence, I can manage my data in the application. I should have authority to delete my data, manage the data. But how we can possible, because this is the one of the compliance we can use for the CCP. So this is the ensuring for the your data, whatever we are using in your application, and the security is very important whenever we apply. So this is some example for the different sites. Some more example I am given here. This is the data-driven revolution. Okay, this is the one of the precision medicine related treatment with the world's largest connected clinical, and we can based on data we can get the improvised treatment, because if you have already aware about the what patient have issue earlier, we based on the information we can easily sort out issues whatever they affected, we can get the treatment. Okay, second, like this is the systematic trading process we already discussed earlier, because trading is very important, and it would be implement like every market, and it would be improvise your trading every day, every milliseconds. And the third one is also is a autonomous vehicle, which is a very self-driving car example. we can say that like in this like Waymo autonomous system, they can also manage the data through the sensor, and they have completed 35 million miles in simulation and achieving like a accident rate 30% lower. It means like human, whatever the human drives, and that time they will not understand what impacting on the nearest system. So the Waymo autonomous is itself like applied, and they will be achieving like 30% of lower the human driver through the accident rate. So some of the this is a case study about the industry related, okay, which we are using for the data driven revolution. And here some improvements like your industry and data engineering ML, we can synergy like we can use for the different powers and technology. We can say there is a base example for the current market is a Tesla. Tesla is a full driving, like is a neural network. We can follow the process, and Tesla is a base example for whenever we implement the machine learning, the deep learning, and the engineering, and also we can use for the uh, ML algorithm. This all we can follow there and implement this Tesla, and this Tesla can organize all of the traffic and human rates, like whatever the speed, all this would be managed by itself, Tesla. Okay, through the different methods and methodology. Next, deep minds and AlphaFold. This is one of the predicted structure for 200 plus million proteins, and these proteins and etc. we can like easily find it drugs what we will use it. And also one of the most base example for the Atlas robotics, and this robotics we can enable on the real time to like easily whatever that we get to add up the complex environments, as well as to whatever the potential application in disaster response we can get it. So this is the some more example about the ML, deep learning and autonomous system. Whenever we have apply in reality of the current industry. Okay. So here at this technology, we can get the automating tasks, and we creating the new forms and intelligence, because is a AI is a very popular and very currently market is very used for that like system. And right now we will discuss about something about whatever the interconnection between the machine learning, deep learning, and the autonomous system and AI. So here we can see that AI is the umbrella, right? AI is the umbrella of the deep learning. Deep learning is a subset of ML, okay? And this is the MI we already discussed is a subset of machine learning. We can like computerize the predict the algorithm, organize the algorithm, and the AI is the overreaching framework, which is used for the fundamental framework to like wide range of technology, different technology, and they will define the some like predictive decision based on the whatever you enter the data. And the one more thing is the autonomous system. It currently most of the machinery like machinery whatever the like manufacturing company, then Tesla is a base example for the autonomous system. And deep learning used for the image recognition, in video and image recognition. So these four part can working each other. And for example, I am giving you one of the example for the Tesla or maybe like drone. This drone and Tesla related example we can use for this all of the system, and they combine all of the system and we can represent to in market. So this is for example deep learning can like video and image recognition. Whenever Tesla is go to the road, they will check it like what parts detected through the image and video. Machine learning can manage the algorithm, and AI is the sensor through their predictive. And autonomous system they can real time decision whatever they impact like through the brake or speed manage everything. So this is the part of the AI, and all of the like system we will manage and predictive. Here I already discussed this is the brain behind the root. The root dynamically analyzing vast amount data. The deep learning can easily advanced computer vision that recognize the object. Object means images like whatever come on the roads, and signals we can manage the traffic signals, everything managed by the deep learning. An autonomous system can like combine the power of ML and DL and to operate them independently, like because there is no human are in Tesla's car, because they are real-time decision based on the multiple like data inputs, and they will facing any complex driving tasks like lane changes, speed control. So all types of decision would be taken by the autonomous system. So right now, this is the one of the best example what machine learning can do, because the brain behind the root. Deep learning, this is the eyes. They will detect the object. In the autonomous system, they will check the like combine the power of ML and DL, and they based on that they will identify and taking the decision. Okay, like making the decision based on the real time data. So this is the one of the base example for that. One more example. This is the smart manufacturing. If you apply all of this system in your current manufacturing company, so what machine learning can do, they will be optimize the supply chain the data, they will predict the demand fluctuation, then like what is the predictive maintenance, this all type like what is the improved quality control by analyzing this all types of like efficiency related data would be done by the machine learning. And the deep learning, what they the precision in every moment, like for example like robots, like whatever we are using to machine learning, they will get the particular product and they will like build the some of the content whatever you want, like parts, assemble parts, like support adaptive learning, then like this is the robot related work they could be done by the deep learning. And they will combine autonomous system. This is the integrates of AI and in like ML, sorry, AI in driven to like DL and ML, and they will be automated production lines that can adjust in real time changes. And they also the most important point, they will reduce the human error, because human can facing many error whenever they will prepare any parts. So if they will reduce the error, it would impact on your production, because it would be impact on your sales. So this is very important. Okay, this is the example for the all of this technology. Okay, one more example. This is the Amazon. We can say that Amazon, we already discussed earlier, Amazon is a very big company and they will get all the data. So through the machine learning, what is the shopping experience, they will predict it, and what based on the like predict the customer what they will get the maximum quantity. So we will manage the inventory management as well, and the personalize some recommendation provided by the ML. And deep learning then utilize the to detect when customer pick up or return items. So this is also very big thing about like when customer pick and given the return product. And we continuously learn from billions of data points. This is the deep learning thinking. An autonomous system, what they will do, they will do identify re-identify the shopping journey, like they operate the without traditional checkout process, like automatically charging customer as they exit the store. They exit the store, we will check the selected item or not, like whatever the selected item they will purchase or not. And auto they uses the AI technology to create a frictional shopping environment where the technology replaces. So this is the third example for all of the integration technology. This is the retail related. This is one we have discussed manufacture related, and one we have used for the current market Tesla. This is the example. So this is the four different example we have discussed here. Okay. So this is our conclusion about the today's each and every topics and each and every sessions. Like this is our some key takeaways, like real-time AI power data system, like the fusion of data engineering, the ethical consideration and security, and the what call to action we can follow that, like data infrastructure, invest into your team and say data science. This is call to action. And some of the some sentence like we are not just witness to a technology revolution, it is architect. And the future of data and AI is limited only by our imagination to push our boundary. It means like whenever we implement the technology in our current market, this is not a, like implemented. We just implement properly. We will what impact in our current market is will be impact or not. What be beneficial? What is the behavior? Less like percentage should be increased or not. So we will properly evaluation each and everything, and based on that we will implement it. Okay. So this is my current presentation, and I'm good everything. Anyone have any question? So David, I have done my session. If anyone have question, please give me the note. I will reply on the same channel. Or anyone ask the question on the YouTube channel, I will give the reply on the same channel as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. David, are you there? Okay, so thank you for joining. And everyone, thank you, Vignesh and David, for managing this session and organizing this session. I hope all will be enjoyed. Thank you. Bye. Take care.